humble beginning.
Yeah, but the vision, hard work pays off. Talk about where ALCO is now today.
Well, today we cover a region of about 4 states. Uh, we deliver direct with our own trucks in about 125-mile radius. Pittsburgh, Cleveland, Toledo, and Youngstown, and to the west, probably as far as Lima.
Wow.
We also have distribution through food houses that deliver to restaurants, chains that are all over and out of our ability to deliver, but we still service them. And that's pretty much where we are today. We do 70, about 15 million, have 75 employees, and it's a great business, but it's a changing business constantly.
Mm-hmm. As you can tell, humble beginnings, but certainly where they are now is something. Bob Mandala with us. Also, Nancy Levitsky is also with us. She runs the Canton store. Bob, one more time for people don't know everything about ALCO. I mentioned solutions for cleaner environment. You guys really go from detergents, food service, floors, disinfectants. You go into schools and hospitals. Talk about everything that you do underneath that umbrella.
Well, we manufacture about 60 products. We distribute, what would you say, Nance? 4,500
Easily.
that we actually stock.
And our equipment is one of the best.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we carry floor care equipment, Karcher, Windsor, Tornado, some big names in the industry.
Mm-hmm.
Karcher's the largest equipment company in the world. Very innovative, and we do well with that line.
Let's talk. Nancy, why don't you jump in here a little bit? You brought up equipment.
Mm-hmm.
Educate me a little bit on the equipment and the needs from you guys with ALCO.
Well, not only when you go to a school that they'll need a buffer or scrubber, but I have customers in the nursing homes where they have to clean their floors, their carpeting. So we do a very good job. Karcher is one of the best, and that's, we sell a lot of that.
Mm-hmm. 75 employees, Bob mentioned. The range of employees, I imagine, from running the equipment to going into the stores to distributing to all of the above. Talk about that impact.
Well, we have our production crew that works during the day, and then we have our warehouse that pulls the orders, both warehouse in Canton and Akron. And then we have our tech department. I think we have seven
Yes.
technicians on the road in their own trucks every day. And we have 24/7 service, so there's always a tech on call. Girls in the office with the 2 offices. And then sales reps, I believe.
About 14.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just the oldest. That's why you asked me to come.
No, I asked her to come because she usually says we never give her anything.
You got to earn your stripes.
Which is
there,
true.
right?
That's right. I've earned my stripes around here for 25 years. I think I've got them now.
Okay, let's talk about the products themselves that they're taking all over, this greater part of the United States. You mentioned to the east and to the west and certainly around Ohio. Talk about the products and certainly the quality of products you're able to deliver. Bob?
Well, manufacturing products gives you a lot more control than distributing a product. We have a few products that really don't have an equal out there. An oven cleaner called Blast Off that's purchased by many chains as far as Minneapolis, Applebee's, Panera Breads, not to mention all the independent restaurants we do business with as well.
Mm-hmm.
Big Shot is another one. That's a non-acid bathroom cleaner. We have showrooms in both Akron and Canton, and anyone's allowed to come in and get any products. Big Shot's one that many housewives.
I've seen it.
Yes.
Yeah,
Bob,
many times.
Bob, you better mention Freedom, or Grace is really going to have a fit.
And Freedom is a
See, that's why Nancy's here. She keeps
great
you in line.
floor cleaner that leaves no haze. Real popular in wintertime because it neutralizes ice melt residue.
You mentioned a couple of minutes ago, Bob, that the business, either one of you can jump in here, that the business is ever changing. And you mentioned that. So, how is it changing? Because I bring that up because that means you certainly have to be on top of it with your products. And that gets back to your employees and staff to continuing to work with the ever changing customer.
As a sales rep, it changes daily. You have customers that, with a click of a button nowadays, they can go to Amazon and order whatever. They can order equipment, chemical, but I believe it's service. They like seeing not my face particularly, but they like seeing
Bob, be nice over there.
sales reps in front of them. If they have a problem, we're there to solve it. But you have to have heart. You can't just sell them anything. You have to know what you're doing. And I believe in what we sell. I'm been in sales for 40 years, and this is one of the best. I wouldn't sell it if I didn't believe it.
Constantly going back into the back dark room and tinkering, inventing, coming up with new products. Is that what you guys are doing as well?
Well, that's ongoing all the time.
I imagine.
As you know, over the years, the market desires green products.
Right.
So we've had to change over many products to make them more environmentally friendly. Most of our products are what we call DFE, designed for environmental purposes. There's a few you can't for them to be effective.
Understood.
And, but we have the full spectrum, you know, the bad guys and the environmentally friendly products. So,
Bob Mandala, Nancy Levitsky, they're with ALCO. They are our 1590 WAKR Business of the Week. Bob, you mentioned, 75 employees. Obviously, you guys really believe, and Nancy and Canton, you believe in Akron. Hometown company, have worked real hard. Talk about your guys' involvement in Akron and also in Canton.
well, we're community minded. And Akron's been very good to us. We've done a lot of business with the city of Akron, Akron Public Schools. For the most part, businesses, I think, like to keep their money local if they can. Canton, we opened about 2010. We actually bought a competitor in Massillon. They were known as Nelson Supply. Good, very good company, great reputation. Owner was deceased, and perpetuation, there wasn't a whole lot of interest among the family. And we stayed in Massillon for 3 years, and then eventually bought a facility in Canton and moved the company to Canton. It's now called ALCO. For about 4 years, we marketed both names.
Well, it's a business that began in 1969. We're now in 2019. And what changes also means the way that people can get a hold of you. So for my audience, website, do you have Facebook, phone number, one or two or both of you? Talk about that,
The website?
where the listeners can contact you guys. Go ahead. Nancy, I think he wants you to take it.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
ALCOchemical.com. It's
www.alco-chem.com.
Yeah, don't forget the dash. That's key.
don't forget the W's.
Yes.
Yes. And we are on Facebook. Our phone number, Akron, 1-800-589-1 1-800.
Akron is 330-253-3535.
I never called the office.
And outside of Akron, 1-800-589-ALCO.
Okay, there you go. 1969, it began in a basement, and now you can see all these years later. What did you say, Bob? $14 million business a year?
Yes.
Wonderful job by you guys, and thank you for investing in Akron in so many ways, Akron and Canton, in so many ways, not only economically but civically as well through the years. Congratulations from us here at 1590 WAKR, sponsors here, Inc., and TLC Catering for our Business of the Week. Thanks for coming in. I can see you guys are like family, and I bet you treat your customers like family. It's no mistake that ALCO's been around from 1969 doing business. As Nancy said, they believe in their customers and treating people right. Thanks for coming in today.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you. Rick.
There you go. Bob Mandela and also Nancy Levitsky with us. ALCO, Solutions for a Cleaner Environment. They are our